Hello everyone, my name is Nisha and I am the YogicAmnesiac. Last week I uploaded a video all about morning yoga, how to wake up nice and slowly and with a little bit more energy than usual. Today we're doing the opposite. We're going to be doing bedtime yoga. If you'd like, you can totally do this routine in a bed. There's no reason you have to do it on the mat. I do recommend that you do put away your phone. Make sure you don't need your phone anymore for the rest of the night. You're done with your laptop, done with the TV. This is the last thing you're doing except for maybe reading or snuggling up in bed. Really quickly before we get started, I just wanted to say that I'm thinking about making this into a little bit of like a mini series with 2 more videos. One being more about how to wear yourself out during the day, a practice to really get yourself tired and have used your body, and a practice for if you wake up in the middle of the night that's maybe 5 minutes long or something like that. So if you like that idea, leave a comment down below or like this video just so I know if you guys like this idea. If not, I guess we'll see what happens and I might ask on Facebook and everything like that too. So with that being said, let's get started. Get in bed, put on your pajamas, or hop on the mat wherever you'd like to do this, and I'll meet you there. So we're going to start seated. I'm here in Sukhasana. If that's not comfortable for you, you can go into any other pose here. You can kneel, or you can use blocks and pillows to help yourself and find something comfortable. We're not doing anything that demands you be in this seated pose today. So find something that's comfortable for you. Switch halfway through if you need to, and get on comfy. And once you're seated, we're all going to sit up nice and tall and close our eyes here for a few moments. So if you're still getting situated, don't worry about it, because we're going to be taking our time here. You can also pause the video if you need a little bit of extra time to grab pillows or blocks or books to help yourself. Once you're in that seated position, close your eyes here. We're going to do as much of this practice as we can with our eyes shut, since we're trying to go to sleep. Keeping your eyes shut will help block out all the light, help you focus in, relax a little maybe. Really focus on breathing today. Take the time to take long, deep breaths. Breathing is a really good way to calm your nervous system, slow down your heartbeat, release anxiety. That's exactly what we want right now. If you find a little bit of natural movement here, side to side, maybe forward and back a little bit to work out any little kinks, nothing big yet. Maybe roll your shoulders if that feels nice. Make a few neck circles. Really take this moment to take care of yourself. Keep your movements slow and small. If you are moving, if you'd like to remain still, you can. We're not trying to build up any energy. We're not trying to speed up our heart rate. We're trying to slow everything down. From here, you can keep your eyes shut still. We're going to bring our arms out, sweep them up and overhead, kind of like they're big wings. You can clasp them up and stretch out a little bit. Keep it strong. I know we're trying to be sleepy and get a little bit tired, but try to keep that integrity right now. Be nice and tall. We're working out any stress in our body. Lean side to side a little bit. You don't need to feel like your arms are reaching for the sky, but you want them to feel up straight and strong. Release your hands down. And as you release them down, bring them behind your back and interlace your fingers once again. And push your chest forward, send those arms back a little bit, squeeze your shoulder blades together, tilt your chin up slightly, open up the front of your chest here, get a little shoulder stretch in. This can feel really nice, especially if you've had a stressful day. Again, keep moving if you want to. If you want to move side to side, do a little twist. Move your head around. Do some more neck circles. Keep it delicious. I always say things feel delicious. I know it makes no sense, but it works for me. Maybe you want to stretch a little bit further. You can place your hands on the ground behind you to support yourself. Get a gentle back bend in. And slowly come back up to a straight position. Release those hands for a second and just settle down again. If you put a lot of effort into those poses, take this moment to relax once more. Kind of chill out a little. Even out. Let the energy you just created go. Once again, we're going to bring our hands behind us, clasp them behind you. And now from here, we're going to slowly hinge forward at the hips. Just come as far forward as you can. Straight back first. Then you can round over as it's comfortable. And as you're relaxing forward, bring those hands up and overhead from behind you, and you'll get a really nice shoulder stretch here. Sometimes you want to take this stretch a little bit slow. It can be kind of hard on your shoulders. But if you're really feeling it, go for it. Just be mindful of what your shoulders are telling you. Same thing as before. Find a little movement if you'd like. And we're just trying to release the stress a little bit. So if you want to move around a lot, find what feels good, as some people say. You can do that. Get some movement going. You don't need to completely try to stretch out your shoulders as much as you need to. We're just loosening them up a little bit. And bring those hands back down behind you. Roll on up and release your hands again to your knees. And we settle down one more time here. From here, I'm going to straighten my legs out in front of myself. And we're going to get a little bit of a forward fold in here. If you want to do the version that I've taught before with your knees bent and you lay your body down onto your thighs and relax here, it's a really nice way to release tension without feeling like you're struggling if you can't do a forward fold fully. There's nothing wrong with trying to relax as you stretch. If you can keep your legs straight, or you just really want that nice stretch and work that you get from doing a forward fold without bending your knees, totally do that. They're very similar. The benefits are very similar. This just allows those of us with tight hamstrings to relax forward without putting in too much effort or feeling like we're straining ourselves. While in this pose, maybe you want to massage your feet a little if you can reach them. Our feet do so much work for us throughout the day. Even if we're sitting down, they still seem to be working sometimes. So totally take a moment to thank your feet. Give them a little rub. Roll on up. We're going to come to a wide-legged forward fold this time. So put those feet apart. They don't need to be very far, only as far as you're comfortable. And we're going to stretch out our inner thighs. Lean forward. Keep that back nice and long at first. And then relax forward if you can. If you have very limited range of motion, staying seated up straight might be more beneficial for you than curling over, actually. Really let them stretch out. And once again, if you'd like, you can move a little bit. If you've opened your eyes, you can shut them here. Find something comfortable. Really work anything out that you feel like needs to be worked out too. And then roll on up one more time. All right, from here we're going to swing these legs underneath us. If you were facing the long edge of your mat like I was, I recommend turning to face the short edge now. And here we're all going to be kneeling, only because we're coming into child's pose. And if you would like, you can do a modified child's pose. And I have a whole big body pillow here for me. But you can separate your knees here if you'd like. Bring this up nice and close and lean forward onto your pillow. And take a moment to relax here. It doesn't seem like much, but all the movement we've just done does increase your heart rate a little bit. It makes your body work a little bit, so you can really take this moment to relax, let your elbows sit on the ground, and let all that effort we just made go. Really take your time here. We're trying to wind down now. Tell our bodies it's time to relax, rest, to restore itself. Tell your body it's okay to drift off here. And if you fall asleep in this pose, then I think you've had a successful practice so far. I have a few more poses for those of us who still need to unwind a little bit more. If you are falling asleep here, you can absolutely go to sleep now. But if you want to go a little bit more, push yourself up. Push your pillow out of the way. You can keep it in arm's reach just in case you want it again. So swing those legs under and come on to your back. And if you have two pillows, this might be a good time to grab them and have them nearby. I know I just said put your pillow to the side, but if you're not very flexible, you might want a pillow here. Keep your knees bent, your feet on the ground here, and let your knees fall out to the sides. Your right knee to the right, left knee to the left. Keep the soles of your feet together. Relax your hands down alongside your body. And this is where you may need the pillows if this is too much of a stretch for you, or you're struggling to relax in this pose. Place some pillows under your knees or under your thighs and calves and shins, and that can really help, relieve any struggling that you're feeling or shakiness. Keep the stretch from being too much, and it can feel really nice. But if you're flexible enough that your legs just kind of fall out and it doesn't feel hard to do, you're not putting in a lot of effort, then you might not need the pillows. Take some deep, long breaths here again. Inhale through your nose. Maybe let it all out through your mouth. Really let your body feel heavy. If you're letting yourself relax so much that you do not want to go on to the next pose, you are doing absolutely perfect. This is all about relaxing and falling asleep. So if you're starting to feel sleepy, that's wonderful. From here, we're going to bring our knees up, back together into the position we were just in with our feet flat on the ground and our knees bent. And we're just going to let our knees drop over to the right side, both of them stacked one on top of the other. You can send your arms out into a T shape if you'd like. You can also kind of have them more in an A shape. This is another pose where you might want pillows under your knees, just to help support a little bit and let your body relax further. We're just working out any last little kinks that might be in our spines. Letting go of any tension in our backs. You might also feel it in your outer hip. Just let it all go. Bring those knees back on up. Send them over to the left side here. Same thing on the other side. Long, deep breaths. You can place a pillow under your knees if that helps. Let your back relax. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Really just let everything, all the tension, stress, anxiety, anything, leave your body. Finally, we're going to bring our knees back up to center. And if you'd like to do a normal Shavasana, you can straighten your legs out. Let your arms flap out to the side. Or, if you'd also like, we can return to our child's pose. Grab our pillows, or not, if you don't want it. Get back into this position. Lay your body on down, head on down. And you can do some Shavasana in this pose. And if you're in your bed, maybe find a comfortable position to do a little bit of a Shavasana in, and then roll into a comfortable sleeping position. Or stay in your Shavasana position and let your body fall asleep. Good night, everyone.